Turn the lights all the way down. What? Come on. So many flows. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yo. J-A-Y, I flow sick. Fuck all y'all haters, blow dick. I spit the game, throw bricks. Money, cash, hoes, money, cash, chicks. Sex, murder, and mayhem, romance for the street.
Okay guys, so I'm back from my latest episode of Let's Ride, I guess you would call it. It wasn't really intended to be that, but I think I'll just probably post it as that. And I wanted to show you what I went ahead and picked up. Like I said, this is something that I kind of wanted. I saw on their shelf for a little while, and it had interested me. So, you know, that's why, I'm sorry, there's things like banging around outside because the wind's blowing pretty hard. But I wanted to pick this up, and you know, I traded in my iPod Touch, and I still have some store credit there. So I think I got a pretty fair deal on this. You guys can let me know. I didn't necessarily need this, but it's something I wanted to add to my collection. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Okay, so there's actually 3 items that I picked up. The other 2 are DS games, and I'm going to save those for a DS update that I need to do here soon. Probably later on this week, as there's one game in particular that I'm waiting on. But I'll show you the item, the main thing that I wanted from there. Pull all these cords out of here. Pull that out. Now, you might be wondering what this is from looking at it this way, although seeing these 2 slots and these ones here, you probably have a good idea. There's that, and this will give it away, the controller. Now, what this is, needless to say, is the PlayStation 1 with the screen. The screen's actually in pretty good shape. There's some light scuff marks on the outside of this. I'm trying to see here if maybe this has like a film, a removable film that somebody didn't pull off, but it doesn't look like it. This is the price here that I paid for it. You probably can't see that. $39.99. Now, as I mentioned in the video that I just shot, I had one of these sitting in my store when I managed GameStop. And unfortunately, you know, it was completely boxed, brand new, nothing wrong with it at all. But I passed on it because it was $150. And I was just thinking at the time, you know, I don't want to spend that type of money. It'll probably come down in price. And after that, I, you know, stopped working there, and I don't know what happened to it. But that store no longer has it. So that's it, guys. I mean, it did come with the power cable. The hookups for the, you know, for this thing here, it does have the just standard AV cables. Also uses AV multi-out, which I think would be just the AV hookup for the PS1. Now let me see if I can pull this out. I don't want to mess anything up, but actually I think it unscrews here in the back. I'll show you this. I just need to get this cleaned up a little bit. You might be able to notice that it's just a little dirty. Other than that, it's actually in pretty decent shape. It's actually in really good shape, I should say. And I think it's just kind of cool. It's a nice piece to have in my collection, and something that I did definitely want. But these pieces here just need to screw out. And it screws out, and you pop the PlayStation 1 off, and there's the mini PS1. I think this was like the 3rd model. Let's take a look, see if it says anything on here. Yeah, just PS1, that's all. Now I don't know off the top of my head if this was DualShock compatible. I remember they released the Rumble, you know, shortly after they released the PlayStation 1, or not shortly, but after they released the PlayStation 1. As you can see, you know, it just sits in the tray here, plugs into, you know, the AV supply here, and then you can play everything right on that screen up there. So just a nice piece I wanted to add to my collection. I wanted to show you guys that, and if you've got any questions, you want to see some footage of this, I can show you that. I might just do it anyways. We'll see what happens. But thanks for checking this out, and I will talk to you guys soon.